Guys, we are live with another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. The mic is hot, guys. You already know what this is. Okay, this is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. We're gonna jump right into it, guys. We're gonna jump right into it right now. We're gonna start complaining right off the bat, guys. Okay, I don't care who listening. Okay, I don't care. I don't care who disagrees with me. Okay. First and foremost, the UFC, Dana White, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard. Those guys should be ashamed of themselves. Okay. Point blank. Period. Those guys should be ashamed of themselves. How in the hell? Okay. How in the hell do we have Armin Sarukian competing in wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? The guy's competing in everything but his main sport, which is in mixed martial arts, MMA, guys. Okay? And he's out there dominating. Okay? Dominating other sports, guys. Okay? Just yesterday, I mean, he out wrestled a guy, he's out of his prime, but back in 2010, this guy was the guy in wrestling, okay? Huge accolades. And let me tell you something. Armin Sarukian went out there yesterday and made it look easy, guys. Okay? Like literally a layup. Okay? If you're playing basketball and you know what a layup is, that's basically what happened yesterday. Okay? That guy, okay, with all that wrestling credentials and accolades, okay, still couldn't compete at a high level against Armin Sarukian. It shows how just Armin Sarukian is in a totally different level, guys. Okay? And he's out here proving it. The UFC is not giving him opportunities, so he's out there competing in other organizations and other sports, creating his own opportunities, guys. I mean, it's atrocious. Okay, in my opinion, it's atrocious, guys. I mean, we should be seeing Armin Sarukian fighting Ilia Topuria, but unfortunately, we got Ilia Topuria calling out, doing no shows. Okay, all because he's having marital issues. Okay, he's having issues at home, acting like the rest of the world is not having issues as well. All right, acting like the rest of the world is not hoping they jump on their couches and find a little bit more of extra change. All right, that they could use. All right, plus they're getting yelled at by their wives. All right, to make more money, guys. Everybody is going through something. All right, but they still got to show up to work. And here we have Ilia Topuria, excuse me, Ilia. All right, doing no call no shows, all because he's having issues with his wife. His wife wants to take the kids. He's going to court. She wants to take half of his money. I mean, those are issues that you know what I mean. Everybody has basically, guys. Okay, especially in today's age. How you doing, guys? How are you doing, Bray the dog? And how you doing, Banks? Blessings to you guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Easier than going to your local ATM, guys. All right, that is point blank, period. That is facts, okay? But going back to the main topic, which it is right now, guys, I am ashamed at what the UFC is doing to Armin Sarukian. They are wasting the guy's talents, okay? If he's not going to be fighting Ilia Topuria because, he's having no call, no show issues, he should have been the main guy to fight for that interim title or that vacant title. Okay, because I do see in the foreseeable future, okay, I see two guys getting stripped of their titles, and those two guys are Ilia Topuria, okay, and Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall, he's closer than what you get. He's basically at the finish line, guys. Okay, blindly running to the finish line with a lap dog. Okay, with a lap dog for assistance because the guy is blind by two eyes that he got eye poked supposedly, okay, by Cyril Gahn, which we all know, guys, he's milking this shit. Okay. He is literally milking this shit. But here we are, guys. Armin Sarukian not being able to compete at the highest of highest level. Okay? At the highest level, he can't compete in mixed martial arts, all due to Dana White, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, and the UFC gatekeeping. Because that's basically what they're doing, guys. They're gatekeeping. Okay? I don't know what's going to go on for the foreseeable future, but right now, from the top of my head, all I can say is throw out the rankings, guys. They don't matter, especially for the next 7 years with this new Paramount deal. Paramount is into entertaining their viewers. Okay? They're not looking for the best fighting the best. They're looking for what's going to get the most views. So prepare for that one, guys. But I'm done arguing and complaining about Arman Tsarukyan as of right now, guys. But we have to move on from that. Okay, we are here only for a limited amount of time, guys. Like and subscribe. Okay, support the community. What are you guys doing? But we also got to talk about Colby Covington, guys. Okay, let's talk about that. How you doing, Colton? Okay, blessings to you. Okay, welcome to your channel. Okay, I'm going on my first trip to New Hampshire. Well, Banks, look, enjoy New Hampshire. Enjoy New Hampshire. I mean, especially right now, it must be cold in New Hampshire. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it might be the coldest time actually to go to New Hampshire. So if you're looking for a cold time and some snow, you know what? Right now might be a good time. Okay, right now might be a good time. So go ahead and enjoy the weather. Okay, it's gonna be cold as shit. Okay, so prepare for that one. Okay, have some hand warmers and go out there and go sledding. Okay, never forget, guys. Even if you're an adult, okay, don't forget to have some fun. Okay, don't let that inner child die inside you. That's what they want. That's what that's what everybody wants. Okay, but do not let that inner child die. Okay, so go ahead and enjoy yourself. Enjoy New Hampshire for what it is. Over there, you can get some good subs. Okay, you could get some hell of a sub out there. Okay, so enjoy the food, enjoy the weather, and go have some fun. Go sledding, go throw some snow at someone and get in trouble. Okay, why not? Okay, why not? We only in here for a short time, so we might as well have a good time, guys. Okay. I liked and sub. Thank you so much, Colton. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the community and welcome to your channel and welcome to your chat. But guys, we have to talk about Colby Covington. Congratulations to Colby Covington going out there and out wrestling, okay, his adversary, his opponent. Okay, he looked very good out there. The guy can still wrestle. The guy can still compete at a high level. Okay, yeah, maybe he can't compete at a high level in mixed martial arts at the welterweight division. But let me tell you something. The guy's wrestling is still on point. Okay, the guy's wrestling is still on point. I still think he could go out there and compete. And maybe he's talking about going into the middleweight division, which I think is a bad idea for Colby Covington, to be honest with you. But there's some good, interesting matchups, in the middleweight division, possibly, if he's willing to go out there. I mean, I know him and Bo Nickel are bickering right now. So why not put on that fight in the middleweight division? Colby Covington versus Bo Nickel. Why not? Colby Covington has a name. You could put that as a headliner. Bo Nickel versus Colby Covington. I'm interested. Put that on. That's a sellable fight right there. I like to see it. You know what I mean? I like to see it. I think Colby Covington and Bo Nickel, that's an interesting fight. I like to see it, especially in the UFC. Hopefully the UFC can book it sooner than later, guys. All right, guys. We also got to talk about Michael Chandler, guys. I'm a little worried about that guy. Honestly, guys, I'm a little worried about Michael Chandler, to be honest with you, because he's out here spewing some incredible, incredible shit. Okay, just coming out of his mouth. His mouth reminds me of a toilet, basically, right now. Because let me tell you something, guys. Excuse me. When it comes to Michael Chandler, I'm a little worried about the guy because he might be suffering from severe. Guys, Michael Chandler might be suffering from severe, even worse, okay, than Justin Gaethje. Guys, Michael Chandler is definitely suffering from CTE, guaranteed, guys. Michael Chandler is out here talking just craziness out here. He's talking about that he's going to go out there, or he can go out there and compete against Armin Sarukian and out wrestle Armin Sarukian. I mean, if that's not delusional, then I don't know what delusional is, guys. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Michael Chandler is definitely suffering from CTE, and the guy still thinks that he's going to headline the White House against Conor McGregor, guys. I mean, ring the alarms, guys. Okay, ring the alarms because I'm a little worried about Michael Chandler and his his brain capacity. To be honest with you, I mean, how is this guy out here still talking about the Conor McGregor fight? I mean, that was so long ago. He's talking about closing the door on the chapter of Chandler and Conor McGregor. Guys, I'm just being honest with you. When was the door ever open? Uh, that Ultimate Fighter show with Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, it was the worst rated Ultimate Fighter of all time, guys. Okay, I'm not trying to see that. Okay, and I'm not excited to even see Michael Chandler or Conor McGregor in the octagon. To be honest with you, Michael Chandler is out here talking about that Conor McGregor is still a huge star. Michael Chandler is still out here spewing shit, okay, out of his mouth like an ass sitting on a toilet, guys. Okay, just atrocious, guys. Just atrocious. I mean, I mean, Michael Chandler is out here talking like if Conor McGregor is in his prime. Conor McGregor is way out of his prime. First and foremost, not only is he out of his prime, but he hasn't competed in damn near 5 to 6 years, guys, and that is facts. Okay, and if you think for a minute after all the drug use and drug abuse, okay, that Conor McGregor has been through, all right, and all the drama, all right, that he has been through, you think he's gonna go into the octagon and actually compete at the highest level that he used to be in? You're out of control, guys. Okay, you're sleeping at the wheel. You think that's gonna happen? Conor McGregor's career is done, especially when it comes to competing. All right, the guy can't get through a complete 24 hours, okay, without bumping up a line, if you know what I mean, guys. And when it comes to D Devlin, guys, that's a whole nother topic. Okay, D Devlin, look, she finally got married to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor finally married D Devlin, guys. Okay, after all the years of cheating, after all the years of adultery, after all the years of just partying, doing drugs, okay, and fucking midgets, okay, because I mean, I heard stories, guys, and taking pictures, okay, of his dick with weights on it, guys. According to Conor McGregor, all those days are over, okay, and now he's married to D Devlin, all right, the woman who carried his kids. That's still not going to bring any change, guys. Conor McGregor is who he is, and it is what it is. And Michael Chandler, going back to his topic, he's suffering from CTE. There is no way he's going to headline UFC White House. There is no way Conor McGregor is going to headline the White House. And if he does, I mean, I wonder how this card is going to look. And that is pure facts, guys. Okay? Pure fucking facts. I don't know what's going on with Michael Chandler out here talking about that he's going to fight Conor McGregor. I mean, get over it. I'm just being honest. Get over it. It's over. That fight is not happening. It's not happening in my lifetime. I can tell you that much. By the time those two guys fight, I will be uninterested in the UFC in general. Okay, because that's where it's headed, guys. I mean, you're talking to a guy that's been watching the UFC since 2002. 2002, guys. I was a kid. Okay, when I started watching the UFC, guys. And now we're at a place right now where honestly I'm a little worried about the direction that the UFC is headed. And the reason why I say that is because, as I said before, Paramount is into entertaining their viewers, entertaining their fans. They try to put out the best shows. They try to put out the best movies. They're competing against, high level streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Paramount. So I know for a fact Paramount is just going to be interested in entertaining their fans and bringing more viewers and more fans into Paramount. So I'm a little worried about that because I mean, if it doesn't tell right, if it's not a telltale right now, I mean, the rankings are not going to matter. Armin Sarukian might never get his opportunity at that belt. I'm just spitting facts. Hi, who you got, Max Holloway or Charles Oliveira? Well, that's very interesting. That's an interesting fight. The first time that happened, both guys were very, very much younger. They were very much unexperienced, and now we have both men. I mean, Charles Oliveira, former champion, Max Holloway, former champion, two guys who really edged out, a name for themselves in the UFC, and now they find themselves, fighting each other later on in their careers, and to be honest with you, even though it's later on in both men careers, Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira have found success. I mean, look at Charles Oliveira, the success that he's, had as a recent. And look at Max Holloway as well. I mean, you know, I can't imagine this is going to be an easy fight. This is going to definitely be a tough fight, especially when it comes to the stand up game. Because I still think Charles Oliveira can compete against Max Holloway on the feet. But the true magic, comes from Charles Oliveira's ability to take the fight to the ground and take a person's back and submit him with that vintage rear naked choke that Charles Oliveira has. So, in my opinion, if I had to put my last dollar on it, I think Charles Oliveira can take it. I still think Max Holloway has opportunities on the feet, and he's definitely going to hurt Charles Oliveira on the feet. But I feel like, Charles Oliveira is going to find his opportunity to take Max Holloway's back, and we might see a submission win by Charles Oliveira, guys. Honestly, what about Patty versus Gaethje? Well, Bob, look, when it comes to Patty versus Gaethje, I think I'm just being honest with you. If you look at Patty the Batty's, recent wins, if you look at all of his wins in the UFC, I mean, they haven't really been high level fighters, guys, and that's pure facts. And when you look at Justin Gaethje, I mean, Justin Gaethje, he's fought the who's who in that lightweight division, guys, and yeah, he got knocked out by Max Holloway, but prior to fighting Max Holloway, he was already like supposed to fight for that title. You know what I mean? And yeah, he didn't look 100% against Rafael Fiziev, but that was a fight that was short notice. And when it comes to Paddy the Baddy, I just don't think he's at the level of Justin Gaethje. I just think Paddy the Baddy has fought fighters that were stylistically great matchups for Paddy the Baddy, and in my opinion, I don't think this is stylistically a good matchup for Paddy the Baddy. I mean, what did he expect to do? Excuse me. What does he expect to do? I mean, he expects to outstrike Justin Gaethje, a guy that thrives in the pocket and thrives, in throwing hail mary punches to knock you out and get you out of there. And as a recent, Justin Gaethje's combinations have been really, really, really put together really well. And when it comes to Paddy the Baddy, I mean, once again, what you're gonna try to out wrestle Justin Gaethje? I mean, Justin Gaethje is very hard to bring to the ground and basically wrestle him to the ground. So it's gonna be a tough fight for Paddy the Baddy, one of the toughest fights for him. So I see Justin Gaethje taking this fight. To be honest with you, just based on experience. That's my breakdown for that one, guys. I will be giving my UFC fight predictions later on uh this week. Most likely I'm most likely going to give it maybe sometime this week, Thursday or Friday. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this week ends up. uh Clip the mic to your beard. Maybe one day I'll do that, guy. Okay, maybe one day I will do that actually. But right now I am not gonna do that just for the simple reason that you told me to do it. Okay, sorry about that. You know what I mean? I'm totally sorry. It's not gonna happen right now, but in the future it just might. Okay, I like that idea, 13. I like that idea. But guys, I mean, that's basically it for the topic of discussion for today, guys. I really wanted to get on here and talk about how the UFC, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White are basically wasting Armor Sarukian's talents. I mean, the guys should be out there fighting for that belt, but instead we have Justin Gaethje versus Paddy the Baddy, and we got Ilya Taporia out there doing no call, no shows. I mean, it's atrocious. Okay, it's really, really atrocious. And as well, we have Michael Chandler. Honestly, I'm worried about the guy. The guy must be suffering from severe, guys, severe CTE. I mean, he's already a dead body walking through the cemetery with a shovel ready to bury himself. But at this point, I mean, the only explanation could be, Michael Chandler is suffering from CTE, especially the shit that he's spewing out of his mouth, reminiscent of an ass sitting on a toilet, to be honest with you. And I mean, when it comes to Kobe Covington, I mean, the guy can still compete at a high level, and he showed that his wrestling is still on point, guys. Okay, he's still on point. I want to put my first money on a fight. Wanna bet Patty? That's a tough one for me. 13. That's a tough one for me. If I was you, I'll stay away from that fight. I really would. That's not a gimme fight, to be honest with you. That's not a gimme fight to throw your last dollar on. And if you're putting it on Patty, I mean, you need to do your research, in my opinion, because Justin Gaethje is just a better fighter overall. In my opinion, I think Justin Gaethje is going to get the dub against Patty, guys. Okay, you will see Patty the Batty lose against Justin Gaethje. Mark my words, okay, guys. Pure facts, guys. Pure facts. Pure facts. But yeah, guys. I mean, that is about it, guys. That is about it when it comes to this live. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here and talk about a little bit. Okay, didn't want to get on here and take up your time. You know what I mean? Just want to get on here really quick and give you some news. I just really hope 2026 ends up being a good year. You know what I mean? And it starts off being a great year, starting off with this first, Paramount, card. I'm really excited about this new deal with Paramount. I'm really excited about this, this first Paramount card. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everything stays intact and everybody stays healthy and all the fighters end up, getting to their fights healthy, because let me tell you something, 2025 was atrocious, especially in the beginning. But you already know what this is, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Okay, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And when it comes to, hold on, let me read that. Also, Christian says, also, what are you saying about Michael Chandler still waiting to fight Conor McGregor in the UFC? I can't disagree with you, bro. I can't disagree with you, brother. Scrap Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler not happening any time. Well, Christian, I mean, I'm telling you, Michael Chandler is suffering from CTE, guys. Okay, Michael Chandler is definitely suffering from CTE, in my opinion, because the guy is still out here talking about that he's gonna fight Conor McGregor, talking about that he's gonna, he wants to close the chapter, to the Ultimate Fighter, when in reality nobody watched the Ultimate Fighter. Okay, especially that one. That was one of the worst rated Ultimate Fighters of in history, guys. Okay, nobody wants to watch Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor headline the White House. Okay, and hopefully they don't put that as a headliner. To be honest with you, but the way it's looking, it might be. Okay, it might be, guys. Okay, but anyways, guys, let me go back to my closing statements. Okay, thank you, Christian, for that. But you already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. Hey guys, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday and kick ass on Monday. You already know what it is. All right, I'm out of here. I'll most likely be live later on tonight or tomorrow afternoon. I'll see you then, guys. One love.